to Jesters of Middle-earth, where a group of comedians try to destroy the One Ring. A malevolent tree put everyone except Tyler to sleep and began pulling them into its trunk. As they awoke, Guy set the branches on fire. Tyler injured himself badly getting Dell free, and Dell sacrificed her cell phone to wedge open the trunk just enough to grab Adam's hand, but the tree wouldn't let him go. So Adam negotiated, and the tree finally released him in exchange for Tyler chopping off its burning limbs. Tom Bombadil reappeared and brought them all to his house, where he revealed himself to be none other than J.R.R. Tolkien. Something in the world he created has gone terribly wrong, but can wet change save it? I doubt it.
Hello.
Hey! Yeah, we're all muted.
Hi.
Greetings. Welcome to the show, everybody. Back on our regular Jesters Day of Wednesday. We're excited to be back at our regular same bat time, same bat channel, and we're happy you're all able to join us too. That said, you may notice that one of our boxes is blank. What? Our dear friend Dell, unfortunately, has had a bit of a medical issue come up. She was very, very sick for a bit, but she's doing much better now. But she did have to go to the hospital, and the hospital sucks. So Dell won't be with us today. She likely won't be with us for the next few streams as she recovers and feels better. We were talking to her today, though. She sends her love. So with all of that said, I'm your lore master, Tom McGee, here, of course, with Guy Bradford, Adam McNamara, and Tyler Hewitt. We got Laura on the keys.
Hello.
Not playing piano, but using the keyboard. So let us recap our previous adventures, as you will all recall, on a very special episode of Jesters of Middle-earth. Wet Change found themselves sucked not into Ravenloft, but instead into Middle-earth. After arriving to watch a man and his mule get destroyed by a ring wraith, you fled to the Barrow Downs, to a burial tomb, and were immediately attacked by barrow wraiths because, Tolkien shit. You managed to hold it off with your bodies and minds for a bit before being saved by the one, the only, the rhyming, maybe he's a god, who knows, Tom Bombadil, who then ordered you to come meet him at his cool house and disappeared into a puff of butterflies. You spent some time looting, got yourself some weapons, and set out along the way to the river Withywindle. When you arrived there, you found a tree which kicked your ass for a bit until you set it on fire and negotiated with it long enough for Tom Bombadil to yet again come and save the day. You are rapidly realizing that this world is full of horrors that are out to kill you, but using a combination of broken cell phones, lighters, and the will to negotiate with great evil, you managed to survive it and make your way to Tom Bombadil's house. You met his lovely wife, the River Daughter Goldberry, and you've made your way inside his house, where he served you a plethora of baked goods, which have restored your health despite general panic and terror about maybe killing you. And after the River Daughter Goldberry made her way out of the house to go build some designs for additional wings of the cool house, Tom Bombadil slumped down into a large chair, took off his beard, and revealed that he was in fact J.R.R. Tolkien, and has promised to tell you exactly what is going on, which is where we left off last time. Just a reminder, you're all still wearing Chippendale outfits, except for Tyler, who has pants.
I have pants, yes.
And none of us know about Lord of the Rings.
No. You tried to remember Lord of the Rings, and there's some vague memories, maybe sort of, but not really. Not in any way that's going to help you.
Okay.
Do I know The Hobbit?
Before we get too much deeper into anything, is it time to transition into Middle-earth?
If anyone has any further questions before we do, no, we good?
I'm all ready.
All right. Without further ado, we return to Middle-earth, I guess.
Tom Bombadil, the infamous rhyming pseudo-god, maybe, who knows, of Lord of the Rings, has in fact just revealed himself to be J.R.R. Tolkien, literal god and writer of The Lord of the Rings, sitting across from you in Tom Bombadil quotes house at Underhill. You've just met his wife Goldberry, and she's just left the room for a minute, which gave him enough time to reveal this. He has slumped down, he's lit his pipe, and he has promised to tell you everything. Now, I should note at this point that Del is on a brief leave of absence, so I will be controlling Del's character for the next few episodes with things that will become clear momentarily. But first, we have J.R.R. Tolkien. He has you've seen him in his Tom Bombadil guise. The twinkle is less in his eye, a bit of a squarer jaw, bit more world weariness. It's true to the Santa metaphors we've been kind of rolling with. So as soon as someone takes off a Santa suit, generally there's a fatigue that overcomes them. I say, having worn Santa suits. And so you see him slump down, and he takes a long drag off his pipe and says, well, I suppose you'll all have some questions, and I'm more than happy to clear everything up, but it occurred to me that you may want to ask one question each first before things get away, unless you just want me to tell you exactly what's going on. But I imagine seeing me, the writer of The Lord of the Rings, here in the flesh must be quite vexing and with you. Diddle-dee-doo. No, sorry, it's a hard habit to break out once you get into that rhyming rhythm, you know.
Sure. Why did I have to rhyme to ask you for help?
It's a very astute question. Good. Yes.
You were a die.
Well, yes, but you see, the magic of Tom Bombadil requires rhyme to evoke him. You'll recall, of course, the sequences where, and he kind of pauses for a second, and you can see him kind of actively searching. It's like he's lost a word. He says, well, the scene with the guy, and Tom Bombadil shows up because he rhymed. You know that scene, that famous scene from The Lord of the Rings? He takes a big drag off his pipe.
Is Lord of the Rings like another Fringe show?
A fringe show.
Edinburgh Fringe. We're in Edinburgh.
Well, yes, I know about Edinburgh. Well, in my day, there hadn't been a show. Is the Fringe some kind of prestige network? Like the BBC.
It's like a bunch of plays that happen in a city. Yeah.
Have they adapted The Lord of the Rings to the stage? Surely that could go off without a hitch. I can't imagine anything that could go wrong with that.
Now, see, you seem to have more questions for us than we do for you.
I'm sorry, you must forgive me. I've been in here for a while, and also the spell I used to conjure you could draw you from any time. I assume you're not from my time. Your fashion is very futuristic to me, much more science fiction than I would have assumed.
But these are just slutty little uniforms we were wearing for our show.
Yeah,
I see.
And I actually got these pants from here. So these are your time pants.
You're welcome. Takes a puff off the pipe. Well, I've got questions from two of you. One of you, and he gestures to Del, seems to be remaining silent, although I do appreciate the frosted tips of your hair. Very fashionable. And you there, the other one. Yes. Yes, your hand.
Tolkien knows about frosted tips.
Timeless. Truly timeless.
I was young in World War II, and we all had frosted tips.
He's a wordsmith.
We used to have to do it with lemon juice.
Yeah.
You just put the tips of your hair in lemon juice, and eventually they'd be slightly brighter.
Winston Churchill
originated it
after. Yeah.
He's sitting there with foil on his head, be like, "We will fight them on the beach.
We shall frost them on the beaches."
Yeah. Frost chips, church. Gestures to you, Adam.
I guess I kind of have. You said, can I ask more than one question?
No, you can ask one, and then I'll tell you my tale. Explain to you why you're here and what I need you to do in order to save this realm and yourselves.
What if one question had like 3 parts?
Well, that would be a trick. As you know from reading my fine works, I am a fan of riddles, and I will not be riddled in the dark here.
Okay.
And he looks at any of you for any reaction to that, gets none, and kind of like gets a little poutier and a little more concerned with his pipe. Says, yes, what's your one branching question?
Okay, I guess I could combine it. What does the J and the R stand for?
Good question.
I see. So that is technically a branching question.
Junior
I was going to
R.
ask you one by one.
Oh, I appreciate you saving us some time. It is John Ronald Reuel Tolkien.
Reuel?
Yes, Reuel.
What's? Oh, I'm asking more questions. Can I ask you what's Reuel? What's the background of Reuel?
Well, I thought that it was Germanic in nature, but there's a lot of debate about it. People seem to have a lot of opinions about my name. Is that really what you want to ask? You're in a fantasy realm.
You don't know
died.
the origins of your own name? That's the second question?
What's the origin of your name?
Irish.
No. He takes a drag off his pipe. I'm going to give you 1 point of inspiration for knowing your lineage. It's also the most Irish response to an Englishman I can think of. So, like...
So this isn't Edinburgh.
No.
Oh, my God.
No, this is a realm known as Middle Earth.
Yeah, you called it a fantasy realm? What
Correct.
does that mean?
Well, so I'm sorry. Before I go on, none of you are familiar with the Lord of the Rings.
Dude, get
Apparently
over
not.
yourself.
No.
We don't know you.
Apparently, no. Yeah.
He looks a little crestfallen and says, "Oh, okay. Well, this is worse than I thought. First, it was the losing bits of the story. Then it was the profanity and the violence seeping in, and now people don't even remember the story at all. All right. Well, let me explain. I am the author of a fantasy series, a deep and rich world.
Is it any good?
It is, yes. So I've been told. This isn't just my opinion. Other people say it too. This isn't my mom says I'm cool situation. This is many people. It captivated the minds of the world. And people didn't think it would. They didn't want to publish it. They said it was too long. They said it wouldn't work. So we had to publish it as 3 books. They added a really shitty title to the second.
Great.
And there we go. Swearing again. It's everywhere. It's pervasive.
Guy has a question.
Profane. Yes.
So you're an author.
Yes.
Are you as good as Dean Koontz?
Who?
Dean Koontz.
Oh, this guy. I don't know if this is going to work out.
What does he write?
Phantoms.
Oh.
I
have phantoms. They're called barrow wraiths. You met one.
Barrel wraiths?
Barrow.
Dean
Barrels.
Koontz.
They hide in barrels?
So just avoid the barrels. Okay.
Dean Koontz, he looks like
Knuckles
an
go white.
11-year-old just rapidly aged due to like some sort of like witch's curse or something. Yeah.
Okay. Well, and did you travel to his realm to assist him in his time of need?
I think he just wrote books.
Yeah.
Oh, no, then
Oh, wait.
not be that much of a writer. Huh?
Are your stories like a sword and sorcery kind of thing?
Yes, a sword and sorcery kind of thing. Yes.
So like Robert E. Howard, like Conan the Barbarian kind of?
Yes, but
You kind of copied him and made stories off of that.
No. My thing's my own. It's my own thing.
Well, when did
can
you
all of
write
you
your
roll me
stories?
a history check, please?
Is that from all of us or just Adam?
All of you, please.
It's a natural 20.
15.
Ooh. Well, I think my history 0. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, right, 9.
My natural 20 nets out to 19 total.
Yeah, Tyler, this just sounds like kind of like Game of Thrones to you. Big worldwide phenomenon. Game of Thrones, incredibly well-known franchise, beloved and bemoaned by many.
Yeah. So like Game of Thrones by
I'm sorry, what?
Game of Thrones. It's by a guy who I mean he even sounds similar to how you name yourself. He's George R.R. Martin.
Oh.
George R.R. Martin. Is he a descendant of me, or did he just steal my name?
I would assume he would have Tolkien in his last name if he was a descendant of yours.
What do you think his R's stand for?
R. Well, okay. It seems I need to explain this somewhat clearer.
Let's write this.
and faster than
What's that guy's name? Martin? Martin?
yes. Okay. So I wrote this fantasy world. It was wonderful. The world loved it. It was a meaningful piece of art. And when a writer creates such a rich world, they can sometimes find a way to disappear into it. And so I did in my twilight years. My wife had passed on. I knew my end was nigh, so I slipped in a back door, and I pop in here every so often to just kind of let my life run a little bit. Yes.
Adam has his hand up.
Yes, I see. Yes. Hello.
So Robert E. Howard could have escaped into his Conan the Barbarian world?
Perhaps. Do you think he would? How would he fare? He would have to create an avatar like me, though, so that people wouldn't go, "Who's that fellow?" You see, I wear Tom Bombadil because he is a mysterious figure who remains aloof and removed from events, though he will help people when and where he can.
Is he a self-insert?
I mean, who can say? That's part of his mystique. No one really knows.
You can, though. You wrote
yes,
him.
he is a self-insert. I kind of put myself in there, the whimsical parts of my personality. Have you ever wanted to be something more than what you are, just in your daily? Well, not. You know what? Of course, not you. Not any of you. I summoned you here because you are larger than life, because you are heroes. So, of course, all I did was fight in a world war. You all are heroes.
So you're pretending to be the Bombadil?
Well, I mean, he is born of my mind. But yes, when I'm here, I am Tom Bombadil. And all the people here know me as Tom Bombadil.
So is your wife disappeared in like a puff of smoke?
Did you lie to your wife?
Yeah, does your wife know you or Tom Bombadil?
Yes, obviously she knows, but she gets irked by the whole Tom Bombadil thing, and I had asked her to give me some privacy for this because, and he kind of leans forward, he's like, it's all unraveling. The whole world is unraveling, and I worry that she will unravel with it, and I kind of don't want to put that on her plate. She's very busy designing a better house.
Okay. You said you brought us here?
Yes. So I created this fantasy world. Everything was going great. There's always the rise of the shadow, of the great enemy, of the Dark Lord. And then heroes of all walks of life rally together and manage to put an end to him for an age. And then the evil rises again, and so too must heroes. And so the cycles continue throughout the history of Middle-earth. It's very rich. There's a lot of stories that can be told. But something has gone horribly wrong. The story isn't happening the way it's supposed to be happening. It's all just starting to slip away. Things that were supposed to occur are not. I can't remember the order in which things are supposed to happen. I'm supposed to remember exactly who goes where, when, and every so often I have to Bombadil my way in there and just make sure things stay on track. But it's all off the rails now. It is all starting to fall apart. And look, if no one cared about this world but me, that might be fine. But people around the world used to. And there are people here I care about. And so and he looks at you, he's like, yes, fuck, you with the arm.
Sorry. Yeah, I had another question about the fact that, so we're in a book?
Yes, you're in a magical fantasy realm born out of a book. It is an ethereal realm between reality and fiction where we mortals can occasionally walk if the world is rich enough.
Okay, so then does that mean that you can only, the world only exists as far as the book exists? So you can't, exceed past the book? So you're constantly just in this loop, reliving this thing over and over again?
Yes, but
good question.
I wrote a lot of side fiction to this. So there's a whole bunch of different ages you can explore. But yes, there is an end to this age, and that is the end of this story. That is where this world ends, except to the imaginations of those who read it. But seemingly, no one remembers it. They all like their Dean Kuntzes or whoever. So I guess that's the world you're living in now, strangers from the future.
This sounds pretty far-fetched, sir. I'd like to hear what Dell has to say about all this.
Dell.
And at that point, Goldberry storms back in and says, "Hey, pardon me, everybody, me, Goldberry. Hey, listen, didn't mean to interrupt. Oh, hang on." And she looks away so he can quickly put the Tom Bombadil hat and beard back on. It's like, "Tiddly-dee, don't interrupt me." And she says, yeah, I know, honey. Listen, I need to borrow the smart one here for a minute. Oh, and she just goes and pats you on the head. Says, no, this one, the one who is taking in all this information and trying to figure out what to do with it. I need her for something. I'm gonna leave you guys alone for a bit.
Okay.
Just you come with me. Yeah. You don't worry about the rest of you. You all come with me. And Tolkien Bombadil looks up at her and says, "Run diddly dun, is she the one?" And Goldberry says, "I mean, maybe, man. We're all figuring this out together, right? So I'm getting some vibes. I gotta talk to this lady in the other room for a minute, okay? You guys keep having your fucking tea party or whatever." So she sort of like puts her hand out to Dell, and Dell, looking back with concern to all of you, like a character in Chrono Trigger or Final Fantasy or Mario RPG, just gives you a meaningful look but says nothing. Maybe she's the protagonist, I don't know, and is led from the room by Goldberry. And Tolkien says, "Yeah, so," pulls off the beard and says, "No, you can't get her take on it. It is pretty far-fetched. It's all very strange, isn't it? Yes, it's all terrible. Listen, you're all going to fucking die here unless you heed my warning."
What? Whoa! Hold on. Well, I don't want to die in this. Well,
Yeah,
what?
you almost got killed by a tree. You almost got killed by a barrow wraith. I'm not convinced that you almost didn't die on that road. Yeah, you with the arm.
Sorry. If we die, does the book start over and then we live again?
No, the book keeps going. If you want to go home, you must help me complete the story. If you can't complete the story, you die here.
So why did you bring us?
Yeah.
Why not?
I need
bring
heroes.
guys with guns.
Allow me to explain. In my story, there is a cursed artifact, a powerful cursed artifact that must be taken from a place of great calm to the forge that founded it, deep within Mount Doom. It's rad when you're not having to live it. Anyway, the ring bearer must take the ring there and destroy it. But none of the people who are supposed to be helping the ring bearer have shown up yet. They should already be there, but right now, the ring bearer and his butler are alone on the road. I am convinced they will die. And if the Dark Lord wins, then that might be the end of things, because look, I like stakes, so it's always possible that the Dark Lord could win. And, that would suck for all of us. If he gets the ring back, then not only do you all die, but this realm becomes enslaved to darkness. So kind of a big deal. So I needed heroes, and I used all of my Tom Bombadil powers to rhyme the rhymiest rhyme to ever rhyme. And I said, "Vrim Dumbly Ensemble, bring me the best ensemble." And here you are, the best ensemble, because an ensemble is like a fellowship, you see. So I cast out into the world seeking someone who had been nominated by their peers as the best ensemble, the best fellowship, to become the new fellowship for the ring bearer. And so here you are, warriors, men of might. You didn't bring guns, fine. It seems you already have swords and an axe. The realm will naturally help you find your own powers. It's going to be good. You're going to settle into it, and you will start to, figure things. Yes, with the arm.
Sorry.
Good power will just be asking questions.
Sorry. Can you rhyme us some guns?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Fun,
give me
diddly fun.
guns?
Here's a gun. No, I can't just rhyme you a gun. There's the things that are available here in the realm. That's pretty well it. So the mists will provide things from time to time. They're cool like that, but you can't just magic yourself up a gun. You have to play by the rules of the world you're in.
What are the mists?
That I can't tell you. Sometimes when you create a realm out of myth and fantasy, random things appear. They're wonderful. They're powerful. For instance,
Like this?
Yes, like that. Like that.
This locket?
Yes, that will save you from mortal harm exactly once. Did you bring that with you?
No, I found it.
There you go. Were you looking for it? Did it just appear in your hand?
It just, like you said, it just appeared in my hand. But I don't understand. That was the mists that did that?
Yes, the mists provide for you occasionally. They'll occasionally provide interesting things. For example, you there, and he points at Guy. He says, "There's a bunch of mist under your chair right now. What's going on with that? Look down there. Look down under your chair.
Under my chair?
What's under your chair?"
Oh, it's mist.
Yeah. So, Guy, you start like moving your feet back there and feeling around, and suddenly your feet slip in to just kind of a couple of pools of mist, and they slowly coagulate around your feet, and your feet come out wearing miraculous shoes.
What?
Whoa.
Fuck?
Yeah. And Guy, I want to hear what those shoes look like after this ad break. Guy, what kind of shoes do the mists provide for you?
These are like weird boots that go up to my knees. They're like they're like medieval ones, like they're black. They're like laced to shit, and then there's like two big like straps at the top. Like it looks like something the Witcher would wear.
I was also thinking Witcher boots. When you were like, they're really big, they're fantasy, and they have too many laces. I'm like, Geralt's boots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm
All
like,
right.
whoa, look at the shin protection.
Jeez.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go. You see, I can't control them. I added Tom Bombadil as kind of an ethereal agent of chaos into the story, but the story has its own life. This world has its own stories and richness. I don't know inside the minds of all that are here. I know the story I wrote, but the world around it has grown into its own thing. So who knows what else the mists may provide in time.
so when we see mist, we should go into the mist. We should find whenever we see mist, we should go after it. And
I mean,
get
no, because sometimes that's not unlike your Mr. Kuntz. I like to write in, spooky things in the mist. So if you just go wandering into all the mist you'll find bear wraiths, ghosts, monsters, the ring wraiths, the Nazgul, Sauron, the Dark Lords. You encountered one on the road, I believe. A big black cloak, very imposing. They make a screeching noise. It doesn't translate particularly well to the page, but and they ride big horses.
Mr. Token, sir. Hold on.
Sorry.
Mr. Token, sir. I just want to ask. You said it's dangerous out there. Then how do we protect ourselves? Like, I have this knife, this little swordy here. Will this do the trick? Are we strong enough if we just do the taekwondo and the karate and teach Tyler?
Well,
I don't know how to fight.
your heroes, though. I summoned the best ensemble, the wet change unit of whatever army you're in.
We are performance artists.
No, but I saw best ensemble written down in a newspaper in my visions as I stared into my palantir and pulled you through.
We nominated
best
ourselves
ensemble at
for
Fringe?
best. Guys, I nominated us for best ensemble. It was like for the local paper. I wrote
Yes.
in.
So you're the best fellowship available, right?
Look, dude, if you're
we'll
looking for
nominate
fighters, look, Guy and I know karate and jiu-jitsu, which is a really
Okay.
sick
No,
martial art.
Taekwondo. I don't know
Taekwondo.
Okay,
and it's
good.
and we got pretty high up in the belts, so our
Yeah, it's
hands
like a
are
green.
weapons. Yeah, I got purple.
I was green
Okay.
or brown.
It hurt my neck.
So a couple of martial fighters. You can, I only know the Queensberry rules for boxing and fisticuffs, although the army does teach you some moves. So, okay, good. So two
I
martial
don't know if the
artists.
army has anything on Taekwondo and
Or
going up to green
karate.
belt. Yeah.
Or karate.
Well, okay, excellent. So you'll use your martial prowess, and I can see you've already selected weapons. Look, the world will adjust around you to your specific desires or what you've chosen. The non-hand one seems to have something he's choking on over there. Yes, you there with the pants.
Yeah, my name's Tyler, by the
Hi,
way.
Tyler. Excellent.
Hi. Yeah. And this is Adam, and that's Guy, and that was Dell who left.
And he looks after and says, "Yes, I do wonder about that. She may have received a calling, a summons." We'll see. But yes, Tyler.
We're not like heroes or warriors or anything like that. I've never held a weapon in my life.
The fuck you say now?
I've never fought a person in my life. I've never struck another person with intent to harm them beyond like maybe a schoolyard slap fight as a child or something. That's about it.
Can you roll a persuasion, please?
Persuade him that you suck.
Yeah. This guy's about to think I'm a fucking rock solid badass. Persuasion is, I gotta zoom in this PDF, man. +1. That's a total of 6.
Rum tum tuddly fit it. I can see a lie when I see it. You are strong, a mighty warrior. You're just being humble, and I can sense greatness in you. No, listen. There are heroes in my story who struggle with greatness as well. I know heroics will find you. Heroics will find all of you. And my stories are not just about great, mighty warriors. They're not Arthurian legends out there on the field like your Mr. Coots or your Martin seems to be writing. No, these are about people who see an evil rising in a land, and even from the humblest hobbit to the mightiest warrior, band together to bring an end to that evil. So I can see greatness in all of you, and so will the story. For you see, even though my characters, who, whatever their names were, they seem to be having some trouble finding the ring bearer, if you can rally around him, assist him on his quest, then surely the story will adjust to you. I can already see it starting to happen. You, and he points to you, Adam. He says, "You have a shield and an axe."
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So you wanted, I assume, to protection.
I mean, look, I'll be honest. When I saw you like come in and you were like waving that stick around and like zapping those
my
zombies,
shillelagh.
yeah, I was like, I could use that. So can you give me like a laser shillelagh?
No, I used all of my magic to bring you here. The best ensemble. I spent months preparing. I've all the magic I have. I used what little I have left to summon my little whacking stick and to disappear in butterflies and stuff. It's small. Most of my power now will be in rhyme and song.
So you can't get more?
No, not until the cycle is complete. Not until the ring is destroyed in Mordor.
Oh, woof! Really? Well, what if another murder tree tries to eat us? Like, you're not going to come help us?
Yeah, I'll come and sing it a song and chill it out.
Oh, can we just learn the song?
Yeah.
No, that's a Tom Bombadil thing. Look, there are rules to this realm. There are wizards, though. Surely you can find some wizards. Maybe they can help you.
Oh, okay.
Gandalf the Grey, Saruman the White. Radius too, but don't worry about him. He's pretty high and covered in a variety of animal shit. So, wizards are strange here. Look, the world will adjust around you. I can already see. And so, Adam, though I can't get you a gun or a magic shillelagh, you've chosen an axe and a shield, and the world will adjust to that, adjust to your choices. I see that you, Guy, you've chosen an enchanted blade. Do you feel? Can you feel a shimmer coming off of it?
I can see a shimmer. Yes.
Yes. Fine craftsmanship of a forgotten age. Oh, I should tell you, most things are from a forgotten age around here. It's kind of a thing you'll encounter. But yes, a blade of forgotten. And Tyler, I see that you are wielding its companion.
If it's supposed to be a pair, like I can have it. I haven't touched this thing. It was just the last guy gave it to me.
Yes, well, they are paired weapons. I suspect they would work better together.
There you go.
Are you sure? But then you don't have anything, Tyler.
Keep it, dude.
No, I can provide. I could provide him with a similar tool. I think I have a sword lying around here.
All right. So
maybe you can like combine them, Guy. Maybe it's like some like combine, and then like some transformer thing will happen.
Is that what your taekwondo is? The combination of blades into larger blades?
No. Taekwondo is like the foot way.
Oh.
The fist way. Yeah.
Listen, you're good like the hobbits a lot. They just have their feet out all the time. They will be good for that. The little hairy feet. They're charming. They make great food.
That sounds gross.
Well, not with their feet. Anyway, it's fine. You'll meet them. Look, I wish I could be of more help to you. I truly do. When I summoned you, I thought I'd be able to just tell you how, well, first of all, I assumed you would know how the Lord of the Rings went, and you would just be able to kind of like nudge it in the right direction. But it seems that things are getting worse and worse around here. There are acts of tremendous violence, the likes of which I never wrote into my books occurring. And the profanity, myself included, is on the rise. Something is strange. Something is rotten in Middle Earth, and I need all of you to solve it. And if you ever want to get home, you must destroy the ring. Now, it looks at all three of you, says, when I first discovered I could create a realm that I could enter, I put some safeguards in place to prevent trespassers from going power mad and seizing the power of the Dark Lord for themselves in this realm. The ring bearer is invulnerable until he reaches Mordor. Once he is there, the ring can be taken from him and thrown into the pit if he is unable to do so. But it will be up to you to guide him. It's an escort quest, as it were, to make sure that this hobbit and his companion can make it or not. That's kind of up to you. But to make sure that this hobbit makes it there with the ring intact. Now, he can still be taken by the Dark Lord, and the ring can be taken from him in Mordor. So if someone like snatches him off the road and carries him, if they're taking the hobbits to Mordor, for instance, well, that would be bad. So you must protect him at all costs until he can reach the end of his quest. Now, the good news is, as I said, the realm will adjust to you, and you have powerful allies along the way. The hobbit is currently on his way to the town of Bree to meet a very important and powerful ally at the Sign of the Prancing Pony Tavern. Before you ask, it is not Blink Boffin, Done for the Reluctant, Grushog, Clutterround, or Gumdrop Fig Whistle. I assume those were going to be your first questions.
Yeah.
Huh? No, none of those guys. Can't remember who it is. Not those guys. Right. So go there, meet up, join with the ring bearer and his traveling companion, his servant butler friend, and then all of you travel to Rivendell, home of Elrond. Now, Elrond is very powerful.
Yeah, he's the guy that wrote Scientology.
Oh, that's the guy. Okay.
Yeah. Real big monster ghoul.
My fictional character. I think you're confused. You're mixing him up with one of your Kuntzes. Elrond is an elf. He lives in Myro. Elves have pointy ears. Do you know about elves in your world?
Well, yeah.
Zelda. Yeah. It's a great game.
Okay.
Santa's little helper.
Well, he's like he's like your Zelda then, who I assume is the protagonist you play as in the game.
No, you are so wrong.
Your realm is deeply confusing. Well, regardless. Well, mine is pretty great. There's it was. It shall be again. Look, okay, go find the elf. He's powerful. He will equip you better. You just need to survive to Rivendell. You have to go through Bree, meet up with the ring bearer there, and then help the ring bearer make it to Rivendell. And once you are there, the world should have adapted enough that suddenly you will not feel as powerless. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
How do you gonna give us like a map or something?
Yeah, we don't know where to go. Like, I don't
Del
even know
had
where
the phone.
Bree is, and the phone doesn't work.
Well, the compass did.
Yes, I can point you in the direction of Bree. That's easy enough. My world is all about pathways, and again, the world is going to want to shove you gently in the direction of where the story is meant to go. And if I'd written Tom Bombadil differently, I might be able to go along with you and help. Unfortunately, I wrote him such that he pretty much just hangs out here. So you're welcome to stay here. You should rest for the night, recover your wounds. You should find yourself stronger in the morning, but I cannot come with you.
Oh, okay.
All right. I guess.
We set up a guest room for you. Shall I take you there now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure. I could go to a room.
Put beard on, puts the hat back on. Fun fiddly fo, down the hall we go. And he starts to lead you down the hall. And as he does, you enter into the kitchen. And again, there's beautiful baked goods going on. Fresh baked cream for the Boston cream. The whole room is warm and smells of home and baked goods. However, you see Goldberry sitting alone at the table, and she's got like a big uncorked, kind of mysterious looking bottle that is clearly some kind of Scotch type liquor, and two glasses, one that's empty and one that she's sipping from. And she looks up and she says, "Oh, hello. Listen, I imagine you're probably wondering where your friend is." Takes a sip.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Del?
"No, best not to call for her. She ain't here. A calling came, and she departed. A call to adventure, or perhaps to something darker. River daughter don't know." Takes a sip. "River daughter don't care. What's important is I told her all she needs to know. She's going to be all right out there, and you'll find her down the road." Del is gone. Ad break. That's right. Del is gone. Goldberry just kind of takes a sip from her drink and nods. And also Tolkien behind you is stroking his Tom Bombadil beard, which is kind of springing off his face and then slapping back up a little bit on the elastic. Says, "Run diddly all did not expect a call, but..."
What is a call? What is happening here? Where did she go?
And Goldberry shrugs and says, "Look, we don't really engage in the world outside too much. That's kind of our thing here. So she left. I gave her a drink, gave her some directions, but I could see in her eyes a calling. She was being summoned. And that kind of shit just happens around here. You know what happens at Middle Earth?"
She left, like she walked out the door.
She's been gone for a bit.
Does she have any protection, like a gun or a bigger gun?
There's no guns.
She seems pretty stealthy. She's dressed all in black, like she wants to fade into the background of stuff. Honestly, her outfit's a lot more practical for this world than, well, actually, you've got those cool boots. You got those cool pants. You, just points at Adams, a lot more practical than what you're wearing, bud.
Yeah, if we're going to do a bunch of walking, do you have some clothes for us or something?
Yeah, I'm pretty cold.
You brought us here. Give us some clothes.
Yeah, do you have like thick armor?
No, you have to get that in town. I mean, look, we're in the business of giving folks a nice place to stay. You can sing some songs, eat some delightful baked goods. But no, if we equipped you, that would be interfered with the quest, and that's not what we do around here. Takes a drink.
If you gave it to us, that would be interfering?
Yep. I mean, sometimes Tom Bombadil will grant you a gift, but we're not in the business of handing out pants and shirts.
Tom Boswell, where is your room?
Fun diddly-o! Further down the hall we go!
Yep, cool.
And just like as he like prances out of the room, like you could just see Goldberry rolling her eyes at like the fact that he insists on doing the Tom Bombadil thing at all times. But as soon as he leaves the room, it's just like arms slump. Says, no, she is unfortunately right. We can't intercede too much. Bringing you into this realm was already a big no-no. I may have ripped other tears in the realm that even I'm not aware of yet. But no, I can provide one sword for Tyler. But no, there are no clothes here for any of you. You'll have to pick those up in Bree.
No, that's fine. We're stealing from you. Where's your bedroom? Where's your dresser? We're leaving with proper clothes if we're about to walk for however long it takes to get to this town named after a cheese.
That way we can honor your inclination to not give us stuff. Thereby, we're not breaking
we're taking this.
your rules.
Yeah.
We're robbing you and we're going to save your realm. So
Dare. And the shillelagh appears in his hand, and the room around you darkens. The light fully shifts. You get icy cold, and not unlike the ghost of Christmas Present in the Muppet Christmas Carol, he just starts growing in that room. and sort of looms over you. You can feel the walls trembling and the floor shaking slightly. I'm going to need some hard persuasion checks or deception checks or something to stop Tom Bombadil from going Middle Earth on your ass.
All of us, or just?
Oh yeah, you're all being dicks about it. You all give me a
Tyler
roll.
did the talking.
Dell doesn't have to. Dell's all right.
I guess I'll do persuasion. I'm not trying to lie to this guy. I'm just trying to follow the logic of this world I've been involuntarily pulled into. I rolled a 19 persuasion.
And I'm rolling oh, sorry, go ahead.
My 19 persuasion looks like, and I don't know like ultimately what the DC here is, so I don't know if this actually does the trick or not, but as he gets bigger and bigger, with a 19, I guess I'm not scared. I'm probably still indignant and angry. It's like, you lie to us about not being magical anymore, you ever-growing fuck. You tell us you can't willingly give us anything, so we try to take it. We don't even have, look at him. He doesn't even have pants.
Yeah, I rolled a 1. You can go fuck yourself. I hate your fucking books, and I never even read them. Where's your linen closet, you liar?
And I rolled with my buffs a 16 deception. So I'm going to be like, we're not really trying to steal from you. We're just trying to.
I am.
I'm not trying to steal from you. I'm just trying to lighten the load of your place. I think this is best for you.
So he narrows his eyes at Adam specifically, and he looks to the three of you. The camera pans across all of you in your fucking Chippendale outfits, and your slice of like sock pizza, and your general indignance, and he locks eyes with you, Tyler, with the highest roll, and says, "Well, maybe there's some of that heroic spirit in all of you after all." And he starts to like shrink down. And then he, as he does, he looks at you, Adam. He says, "But you will be taken down to size." And his eyes flash slightly. He says, "Anyway, okay, well, you've talked me into it. I suppose you have found a loophole. And if there's one thing Tom Bombadil stands for, it's loopholes. So sorry about the whole Dean Koontz thing I just did to you now. I assume that's what his books are like. They're spooky.
I've never read a Dean Koontz book. I don't.
Do you read in your time? How far into the future are you from?
Into the future? What year are you from, dog?
Well, I
He said he was from the war, so like with the Vietnam vet?
I was reaching the end of my days in the 1980s, but I was very old by then. I fought World War II.
I was born in 1988.
Oh. Do we have flying cars now?
No. We have airplanes, but you had them too.
I had it.
Yeah, we're actually going backwards on a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, it's getting pretty bad out there.
Getting pretty bad.
Well, there you go. What better time then for a bunch of people to find heroics within them and rise to the occasion of their age? Perfect. All right. Well, you wanted to loot my bedroom. Fine. You're not going to find any pants, but you can take. I don't know.
You don't have any pants.
I'm Tom motherfucking Bombadil. They just appear on me. It's wonderful.
Can we take
I don't
yours?
need mists.
Yeah,
I have rhymes.
You're pretty magical for a guy who can't be magical anymore.
Yeah.
And you're pretty mouthy for a guy who doesn't know either of the martial arts these two referenced. So
you want to fight me and find out for sure whether I'm all that capable and heroic?
Whoa. I'm grabbing
ovens.
Tyler. I'm putting my hand over his mouth. Sorry, things are getting heated.
No, I want him to hit me.
I'm covering your mouth.
Okay.
We will just take what we can, and we will leave you. Whatever we can have as a substitute for clothing would be just fine. We just need some protection, and we'll be on our way.
And he sighs and he shrinks down again. He says, "I'm not trying to screw you over. I'm trying to help you."
Yeah.
Yeah, but you said you did like a veiled threat to me. That doesn't sound like you were going to help me.
I should have summoned the other ensemble, the Skittle Squanch. All right, down the hall.
What? No, what?
They just sounded like one of those Jabberwocky things, and
they're apparently really good. I've never seen them, but they're apparently just as good as we are, if not better.
Beanbag is incredible, and I hate him.
Yeah,
I hate them. I've never met them.
God.
You truly are a strange bunch. Well, go ahead, loot my bedroom, and then take your rest. There's a guest room down the hall. I'm not going to suffer any more indignities at the hands of this one. He points at Adam. So
Tyler yelled at you first.
Yes, but he was persuasive about it. All right, well, enjoy your looting. Rum tum diddly eep. Go the fuck to sleep. And he like stomps down the hall, kicks a rock.
Go the fuck to sleep. That's a book I've actually read. Children's book, really funny.
It's like you see his shoulders shudder, like Sideshow Bob stepping on a rake, and then he continues walking.
All right, so I'm going to use this, after I sleep in this big bed, I'm going to use this blanket and turn it into a cape. That will keep me warm.
Well, that's a good idea. Is there any more blankets for capes?
Yeah, just go to the other beds.
To be clear, you want to loot Tom Bombadil's room.
I just want, we have Speedo shorts and vests, a fucking sweater, a poncho, any kind of like
pillowcase.
There's like, if you can picture us in your mind's eye, imagine how little fabric would be required to actually be more fabric than we're wearing. Mm-hmm. It's not a lot.
No, you really should have made some better choices in your ensemble outfits.
You're right.
2 years ago,
right.
At the beginning
You're right.
of Jesters of Ravenloft.
You're right. This is on us ultimately. You're right. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, everyone.
You step into Tom Bombadil's room and find yourself standing in the hallway again.
Huh?
I turn around and go back into the room.
You find yourself standing in the hallway again, as though you just walked out of the room.
Oh, he's doing magic. That's why he said we can go in his room, because he knows we can't go in his room.
Well, then I'm going into Goldberry's room.
Hey, that's a good idea. Let's go to her room.
You walk into Goldberry's room. It's the same room. You end up standing in the hallway.
Oh, they sleep together. Oh,
gross. Ew.
God. Okay, well, there's got to be other rooms we can steal from, guys. Let's split up.
Guest room.
Where you got the bed sheets from already? We know that room works.
I didn't confirm there were sheets. Yes.
Oh,
you make your way. No, it's fine. You make your way to the guest room, and there are 4 mattresses on the floor. One is unslept in. Where's Dell? There's a table in the center that has just some like nighttime snacks laid out. There are sheets on each of the beds, but no blankets or anything. It's perfectly temperate in my room. The sheet is really just there to like add to the ambiance. But yes, you can each take 1 sheet and 1 pillowcase and do what you will with them to make yourself an outfit.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so there's 1 sheet.
You can also think about this because you are going to have a sleep first. So all of you kind of settle into your mattresses, feeling stressed, feeling a little worried. The absence of Dell is noticeable and kind of haunts the room a bit as you look at that one unmade bed. Some of you greedily, knowing you could make 2 capes. Some of you sadly, knowing that your friend is out there in the dark with only her frosted tips to lead the way. But nevertheless, the exhaustion of this adventure and the comforting kind of aura of this room starts to settle in. And one by one, you all start to drift off to sleep, not noticing the ways your body begins to change and shift as the effects of Middle-earth begin to take hold. I'll see you with new character sheets next episode.
Whoa, magic puberty!
Oh my God.
Jesters of Middle-earth features the voices of players Tyler Hewitt, Del Borovic, Guy Bradford, and Adam McNamara, alongside Dungeon Master Tom McGee. This episode was edited and mixed by Laura Hamstra, and Jesters of Middle-earth's artwork was created by Del Borovic at delborovic.com. That's DELBOROVIC.com. Our theme song is Midnight Creeping by Jonathan Shaw at jshaw.co.uk. And our ad breaks use the tracks No Control and Chiefs by J.R.R, JAHZZAR, whose music is available at freemusicarchive.org. For all things Dum-Dums and Dice, including merchandise and how to join our Patreon, you can visit dumdumdice.com or find us on social media at dumdumdice. That's DUMBDICE. Now get out of here before the mist gets you too.
Dum-Dums and Dice has to give a special thank you to the supreme beings of our Patreon at this time: George Dolby, Gavin and Abby McDonald, Grandma Likes D&D, Alan, Stabby Stranger, Alarain Okapi, Madre de Gatos, Mithrian, Garbo Ape, Sam Schaefer, Waffle Marine, Dia de los Hoodless, Squishy Werewolf, Funky Head, Accent Therapeutic Services in Florence, Kentucky, Lale, Jordan Oliver, Richard Wright, Brittany Fenwick, Megan Werner, A Man Out of Time, Curtis at FingerTechRobotics.com, Panda24NN, Your Homeboy Bones, Ellis Hatch, Odigenous, Kai Koa, Squire Solaire, Sandy Sassy Pants, Amira Lockhart, James Molina, Nick Hemsing, Alex LaFountain, Mickey Blake, Seth Cambron, Corpse Knight Silver, Adamir 101, The Dankler, Anti-Core 7, Lady Destiny Stormbringer, Randall Eberly, the Yes But of Improvisational Comedy, Lord Taser, Funky Stevie, J. Robert the Mad Fox, Dagger Rain, Derek Wintenberg, and Jill and Noel LaPlante. If you want your name to be added to this list, you can join our Patreon too at patreon.com/dumdumdice. Thanks to them, and a little bit of thanks to you.